Let's talk about the Canucks and the Oilers. Vancouver's plus 150, the Oilers minus 175 at home. The over-under here is 6.5. Originally, I think we both were going to end up being on Vancouver in this one. There are some injury notes to talk about. Brock Besser, Ilya Mikheyev, Travis Dermott, and Tyler Myers on the back end. Besser and Mikheyev up top for Vancouver. Could all be missing. Besser definitely. The other three likely to be out. So here's the thing. I think one, this line should probably end up moving towards Edmonton as those kind of injuries become confirmed. So you might get a bigger number. And two, the goaltending mismatch. Thatcher Demko versus Jack Campbell. You talked about it a lot in our preseason previews, which you can hear on Line Change, about how I think we think that the market might be overrating what Jack Campbell will mean to the Oilers. This is a goalie who he had a great first half of the season, then he was bad in the second half, and that kind of nets out to what we think he is, which is he could be a slightly above or slightly below average goalie, just not going to be that significant of a difference over what the Oilers had. Whereas Thatcher Demko could be one of the best in the league. I think most people would say he's probably top 6 or 7 right now, and he's only getting better. So I think it's Vancouver or nothing here. The injuries are concerning, but I'll likely be in on Bruce Boudreau and his Canucks.
Yeah, I think it's Canucks or nothing for sure. I'm a little bummed with how it's working out that they are going to be depleted for this game, which should be a really good contest. But yeah, I think I definitely want to see how things go before I get involved with Campbell and the Oilers. I obviously a lot lower on that situation than some. Toronto last year had some of the best defensive analytics in the league. And I know a lot of people, think whatever, the Leafs were softer in front of goal than they looked, that sort of thing, want to pick on them. That's fine. But I think if you really watch Jack Campbell boil down his play, to me, he doesn't look like a top goaltender. He's fairly small in the net. He's a little all over. He's prone to some softer goals. So I think getting involved on this one at that price is a little scary for me with Demko on the other end. And yeah, I love Demko. I think he's the best goalie in the division by a decent margin. If you put him in Calgary's net, it'd be pretty fun to watch how I think it would look. So yeah, I think those are the fair points. And then the one thing I'll get in there too that I'm going to be watching prop wise, Andrei Kuzmenko has been looking unreal on Vancouver's top power play unit, and he's definitely going to play top 6 minutes all game, especially if they end up without Besser and Garland. He's going to be used heavily. So he's a guy that if the books undervalue him coming in with not much of a name and new to the NHL, and if we can kind of see shots, points, assist, goals, whatever at some super long prices, I think there's going to be a lot of value there.